Hello everyone, it is TIJ and welcome to episode 25 of our Ashes Cricket Player Career Mode series with the England captain Joe Root. And today we continue the second innings of our third test match against India in the test match series. And if you haven't watched the last episode, I would completely recommend you go and do so because this is a direct continuation of that video. But for you guys who did watch that and need a bit of a recap, here it is. At the moment, we go into our last innings it's our second innings and, they're going to be chasing afterwards. We lead by 218, but we've just lost our third wicket of Mark Stoneman. And we're definitely, personally, as well as the team in general, are in need of a good innings. And it seems that this is a batting pitch, although the scores have fell in all the innings so far, which is a little bit of a worry. But I think if we can get to sort of maybe 400, we will have around about a 500 lead. 400, yeah, it's a roughly 500 lead. And I don't think India will be able to chase that. But personally, we need a good innings. And we also want to make sure that the team doesn't completely fall to an embarrassment. Because it seems that the second order, the likes of Bairstow, Overton, Ali and Wokes, probably Overton, Ali and Wokes actually, aren't batting very well at the moment. We've just lost Mark Stone. We were 118 for free, but we've trundled on to 134 for free. And now we continue at the crease with ourselves and Daweed and Malan. Here comes Herdwalker then for the start of a new over. Well, at least we didn't do what we did last episode and get out straight away. That's definitely positive. But as I said before, we're going to try and be not slow, but we'll take opportunities when we can. This is a good opportunity, like that one. He's bowled right to us there on the offside. And we could get 3 or possibly 4. I think it's going to go to the boundary, and it does. I mean, A, it's a test match, and B, you don't need to hit everything. But the opportunities come, and sometimes it's worth hitting like that one again. It's come exactly to the same place. And that's 18 2 balls, and really now, there isn't any pressure on us whatsoever to score any more this over. Because I think really you need 4 or 5 and over, or else it's just a bit of a waste of time. But at the same time, if it's a maiden over, it doesn't really matter. I think at this point, just after losing Stoneman, it doesn't particularly matter, well, it does matter because, we've just lost Stoneman. And really what we want to do is keep the wickets intact. We want to keep ourselves in, as well as, of course, as Daweed Malan, or David Malan, I suppose. But we've scored 10 so far this over. We're not going to hit that one. We're just going to defend that one. And if we can get 10 off this over, it gives Malan a bit of a chance to be on strike. Lovely drink. Apple squash, as it was in the last video. And again, oh, that's going to be close. That was silly, that was. But we've gone for the runs anyway. It was a bit of a mistake, but nonetheless, we've gone for it. And we are, in fact, back on strike for Bumrah next over. Might try and take a quick single, actually, here. And then let him be on strike. But we're going to leave that one. Yeah, he does swing and miss, but at the same time, he didn't go for the ball. I mean, we were nowhere near the ball. Good run rate for Bumrah so far, actually. That'll be 2 wickets of 46 runs. We've took the quick single. Bit of a risk, but Malan is now on strike. Malan's took another single to put us back on strike. And we can get our first 50 in a long while here. Certainly since the return of the series. That's a good ball. That's just going to be a single, though, again. We don't want to be too stupid with the running. Particularly, as I think, really, if we lose another wicket here, it's a crucial time to lose a wicket. But Malan gets a dot, so that means that we're back on strike for Herdwalker. Her Wadkar, I suppose it might be. I'm not quite sure. Never heard of him. Good timing. I don't like playing against spinners, to be honest. Because the variation of a spinner can change quite a fair bit. I know it can change in a fast bowler as well, but they can catch you out quite easily. But that's a lovely ball straight to us. And that, I think, is going to go straight to the boundary. Very similar to the previous 2. And that should be our 50. And that's marvellous. We haven't had a 50 for a long time. 50 minutes in, 41 balls and a strike rate of 129.6. We are getting on with it here, but not being stupid about it. Probably be out, though, this ball. Good timing, but it was a bit silly to go for that one. Because if we'd have nicked that, then that would have been an easy catch for the wicketkeeper. Defend that one, though. Good timing again. Big innings this is really, for us and for England. The series is 1-1 at the moment, and if we completely bottle this, then I do feel that it's going to be a bit of a struggle for us to get back into this. Going to go for an aggressive 2 there, but we're going to get there anyway. Milan's going to have a dive. But 6 off this over I'm quite happy with. And he comes again, we're just going to defend that one. Full toss. And Milan's back on strike. Now, news that came out yesterday, I'm recording this quite a bit in advance, but news that came out yesterday, just as I'd finished recording episodes 23 and 24, is that Alistair Cook has retired from international cricket. Now, by the time this video comes out, I presume Cook will have played his final innings, and it will be a lovely reception for Cook, and hopefully he does well in that last innings, because his first innings was a century against India, so wouldn't it be fitting if this one was the same? And what a career that he's had. What a career that Alistair Cook's had. You know, the leading run scorer for England, you don't do that by just being average. He's fantastic. But I think he's going at the right time, personally. You know, he flattered to deceive a little bit recently. So, in my opinion, it's probably better that it goes. But the only problem that him going now leaves is that you've got Keaton Jennings and Mark Stoneman. They're talking about this Rory Burns quite a bit as somebody who might come into the squad. But he is 28, he's no spring chicken. And unfortunately, in the last few years, apart from maybe Curran, I don't know whether it's Tom or Stam, that's really bad. The one who's doing fantastically for us at the moment. One of the Curran brothers anyway is doing particularly well. There isn't really anybody else who's come into the squad. I mean, if you look at this squad, which is the Ashes squad, we're not going to go for that. The Ashes squad that we've had since the start, Milan's been dropped and put back in at certain points. Apparently his catching isn't very good, I've been told. And you've also got Craig Overton, who's been basically out of the squad really since the Ashes. I think that shows the variation in squads, and Moeen Ali's just been put back in, and you've got who else? Rashid, who's in and out, but you've got Ashwin now for India, who's bowling his first over. That's a good shot. Straight to a fielder though. But I'd much rather let Milan face Ashwin, to be honest. It's a good bowler, Ashwin. Good single though there. Milan nicks a few off the over. Blimey, he's been in there a long time. Because Sharma's now bowling his final ball of his over. And he comes. That's a nice one. Should get 2 out of that. Maybe even 4 if it goes to the boundary. I think it will. It will. That's a good shot. That'll do. 1 ball in, we get a 4. And Milan's back on strike. That'll do for us. And that's the end of the session. So after 33 overs, it's 247 on day 3 and 173 for 2. And after our tea, which seems to come very early, we're going to be having a bat again. Apologies about that interruption, folks. Not that it was really an interruption, but I am back. In comes Ashwin again. Good shot once again. Should just be the single. We've gone for the dive, because why not? Milan back on strike. Certainly not going at the best of rates, but, you know, we'll take it. 15 off 37. It's not fantastic, is it? Whether he's nervous, I'm not quite sure, but there aren't particularly really many gaps in the field. I mean, I've got a problem with our controller where you have like a stick shift problem. Stick drift, not stick shift, stick drift, when the stick just decides to move randomly. So, unfortunately, there's not as much variation in shots that we can play, but nonetheless, 2 dot balls there, Milan's back on strike. And that's a maiden over. Whilst it doesn't particularly matter that much, at this stage in the test match, you can't be having maiden over after maiden over. Went for a bit of a gap in the field there, but unless we'd really whacked it and beat that fielder, nothing was going to happen. But if you look, there's a fielder right to our left, so we don't want to go down that left side preferably. It's a good shot. Again, that'll be a single, and I think that's the most we can really get out of Ashwin, to be honest, with this field. They've set up nicely. Another single from Milan off that ball, which won't hurt at all. Just getting the look and getting it in the gaps in the field, and also timing it well. That was quite. I felt. Apparently, it says good timing, but I felt like that was quite close to being quite bad. And for some reason, he's changed the field. Is that to maybe get us to get an edge, persuade us to hit it where we're aiming, potentially? But it hasn't helped him there because we've just hit it exactly in that gap. And it's going to be either 3 or it's going to be 4. It's just going to be 3 due to that fantastic running in the field there. But nonetheless, that was a bit silly. But Milan dropped dot ball there, and Herdwalker's back in. 70 for us now. We're very much trickling away at this. Lovely. What a shot. Should be 2 if we go for it quite aggressively, which we have. Good stuff. Ooh. And this is definitely the innings we need. You know, I showed you the Manhattan graph for ourselves in the last episode, and it was quite poor, and this innings is definitely what we need here. It's just proof that we're still on great form. It's a single there, I think. It's going to be close. If that had been a direct hit, we could have been out. Milan back on strike, though. 26 off 49. He seems to have perked up a little bit. And that's good to see. If he can get to his 50, then it's a good partnership. It's already a 50 partnership anyway, because Stoneman was out, we're on 118. So actually, we're heading towards that 200, well, 218 for free, yes, and 100 partnership, which would be absolutely fantastic between ourselves and Milan. Good 4 though there. Again, I don't really know why Ashwin's doing this. Because even if we're not hitting it that well, I don't think, with that much pace. And we're not mugging him, but we're getting a lot more runs than we could have done. Because beforehand, before he changed his field, to have that gap in the field, the most we could get was singles. And that's the 200 up. And Milan moves on to 27 from 50. So his strike rate's 54. Ours is a lot more than that. More than double, obviously. But nonetheless, he's just got a single. He hasn't really done anything special there. Oh well. Nice shot again. That should be 2. No, I'm not going to go for it though. Don't want to risk it at this stage. Well, we've got such a good partnership going as well. Milan up to 33. Good stuff. End of the over then. And that seems they're going for 2 spinners, which is interesting. Good shot, but a bit silly. Right, we're going to go for 2 here, which we might come to regret. But no, we're fine. We're in. Bit of a silly shot there. If it's missed time, that's just saying, oh, look at me, there's the wicket. But 1,700 runs now scored in total for us, which is absolutely fantastic. Seems that this field is now very similar to the Ashwin field of prior. But we're running aggressively, which I don't quite know why, but nonetheless. We should have 100 partnerships soon, which is going to be fantastic, as long as we don't get out, of course. He's bowling all to the right places, though. That's going to be tight again, but we're going to get there. 6 off this over so far. This is good. We've really got on our groove now. 87 off 67 balls. Can we get to our 100? I'd love it if we can. In he comes again. We're not going to hit that one. That's a bit silly. I'm fairly sure we only need 2 more to get the 100 partnership, but I never remember getting the 50 partnership. It might have perhaps been whilst I wasn't playing. And I was simulating Milan's balls. That's a nice shot. That's either going to be a single. It's going to be close. 850 deliveries faced. Now, I don't know whether Milan's going to get a 4 here. I might come to regret it. Yeah, of course he did. So, unfortunately, I think we have got to 100 partnerships. I'm just going to have a look. Match review. Partnerships. And there we go. 101 of 104 balls. Fantastic. Brilliant stuff. Unfortunately, we don't get to see that little hand fist pump at the middle of the field, but if we can get 100, the celebration for that should be more than enough for me. Gap in the field still. We'll just go for the single here. Milan doing very nicely, chipping away, getting close to his 50. No real change there, I don't think. Just a single, which we can let him off for. In comes Ashwin again. It's all about timing. Oh, that's terrible timing, in fact. It's all about timing, because if you can get the good timing and good rhythm with Ashwin, then it's quite easy to get it to the boundary, but nonetheless. 40 for Milan. And this is a weird field. We'll have to go with that line, I think. It's probably the best, but we're not going to hit it there now. So that's quite a nasty ball. I agree, good defending. See, the commentators know what they're on about. Again, let's defend that one again. It's the green balls you want to hit. It's a bit of a risk with the full toss balls as well, actually. But nonetheless. Oh, that was nowhere near us. I didn't want to swing for that because we could have edged it. And being so close to our 100, I just want to get it for goodness sake. That's more like it. There we go. I think we can get 2. It's going to be close. Yeah, we've got it. I think we'd have still got there for 2 though. And he comes again. Is there a nick on that? No. We were late on the time and it was an unexpected length of ball. Are they going to review it? They're not. I'm surprised at that. Very close there. I don't think they'd have got anything should they have reviewed, but they could have took the chance. It's good timing. Again, let's try and go for 2. There we go, lovely. And that's 4 off that over, and in comes Milan again. Bit of wrist spin now. Milan gets 1 off this over so far, and he's bowling round the wicket. Ooh, nasty. Going to defend that one. End of the over, and that's all we're going to face this time round. 229 for 3, good stuff. Another single there. Need 6 to get our 100, but we're in no rush. That was a bit of a silly shot. I don't know why I played that, but I just felt like playing it anyway. I'd have regretted it massively if we were out, but we got the single nonetheless. Milan moves now to 44. Decent strike rate actually for Milan in the end. He seems to be chipping along now, which is good. In comes your daft though. We'll defend that one. 43 overs into this innings, a very good run rate, which is typical with these Ashes cricket games, to be honest. And he comes again, that's more like it. That'll do. But we're just going to keep it. Because I don't like bowlers who bowl round the wicket. That's a bit better though. Can we get 2? Should be able to. No pun intended. We're going to go for 3 here, might be mad. No, we're not. If it had bounced before it got to the bowler, then we would have gone for 3, but no, I don't think we'd have got there in time. And I think it would have been us that would have been out, so if it was Milan, who cares? But no, I'm just being serious. And that's lovely. It's gone past the fielder. Can we get to 100? I think that's a boundary. And if not, anyway, we've got 3. We're going to run 4 anyway. It's going to be close, though. But we've ran them. We've got the runs. And we have reached our 100. We've got a century. A fantastic strike rate of 121.7. A lot of single nicks in there. And a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. Only 8 4s. And it's been a good innings so far. Can we continue that now? And he comes again. Again, another good shot. Going to be 2 here, I think. Maybe 3. Again, no. Just stay there. A lot more comfortable about this score, though, now. A lot of runs scored today. Full toss. Ooh. We went for that one. It was a bit daft. But I don't think the umpire's interested. Will they review this one? Get out of the way, Pandy. No. And there we go. Look at that. Look at those shots where they've all gone on the offside. Nothing daft. And again, a lot of 1s, a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. 8 4s. And what an innings it's been. Can Milan now get to his 50? It's got to 45. He seems to just keep teasing us. Herd Walker in. That's a Yorker. But we'll take it anyway for a quick single. Nothing wrong with that. Milan back in. If we can, we'll play till the end of the day. There's about 12 overs left. Depending on how much Milan plays, we might be able to get to the end of the day. Lovely, what a hit. Once you can exploit a bowler, it's so easy. And again, that's another 4. That makes it 9 4s now. And this is nice. Milan nearly at his 50. Nearly 150 partnership. They're going to struggle to break this. I'll say that and probably get out now, but nonetheless. Again, very similar shot. We'll go for 3 this time, because I think we can get it quite easy. Well, not easily, but it's flown to the wrong end anyway. And that's 8 off the over. And Milan's on 448. We're on Nelson. 111. Oh dear. Milan's got a single. That's nice again. 2 or 3. I think she's going to be 2 this time. Yeah, it's going to be 2. I'm happy with that. Good over though. 4-3, 11 off the over so far. Direct hit on the wicket, wow. They've changed the field. They're wise to this now. And as you can see, it's straight down the line. It's a poor, but well, it's a good ball. Anyway, so we're going to defend that one and let Milan have a bat. Got 56, fantastic, good for him. Only 5 off a 150 partnership now. Ooh, thick edge. This is the problem, there's nowhere in the field to play it really. Potentially between these two, Pandey and Perdwaka, sort of. That's going to be tricky though, isn't it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's going to be tricky to get runs on this over now. Potentially straight down the line. I don't want to go that way, because that just seems stupid. Exposing the wicket. I'll go straight down the line, I think. We could have got a single there, but it was too risky. Especially with how close it was to the wicket. In he comes again. Again, a similar shot. So bring our strike rate down a peg or two. I suppose we could go for a whack and a 6, but I'm not confident enough for that at the moment. Defend that one, good stuff. Last ball of the over then. You can bet your life we'll get a single here. Oh dear. Right, in comes your daff. Last ball of the over. And that is a maiden over, but I'm not too bothered about that, you know. Not too bothered at all. It's not going to hurt. Milan gets 4 more. And that's the over finish. So he's got 4 off that over. 8 overs remaining today. Bit of a better shot, but again, nothing coming of it. Only 1 off 150 partnership though. Where do we go? They've really cramped the field. That was a good shot. Brilliant shot, in fact, but the fields are just wise to it. Maybe there, perhaps? Let's try there, between those two. Well, all good things must come to an end. We've been clean bowled there. A silly shot, but a good ball. And we were none the wiser to it. Bit gutting that we're out, but at the same time, it's been a fantastic innings. And really, we deserve that. 113 out then after 99 balls. And that is our test match finished. Now, as long as Bairstow doesn't get out quickly and Milan holds his own, we should be okay. But I was never comfortable, really, against Yadav. And it's just the way it goes that he's managed to clean bowl us. Let's simulate forward a little bit. There's 8 overs left in the day. This is good stuff. Still going, and Milan has reached his 100. But Bairstow's out for 29. But Milan has reached his 100. It's crucial you have a few of these Centurions in your squad. Milan seeming to reach it with a 4. 338 for 5 now. 2 wickets dropped, but to be honest, it's been a great innings. Can't complain at all. Is there really a need to declare? I don't quite know yet. I think if we stop maybe after 100 runs. Let's see how we get on. Right, okay. The field's dropped a little bit now. We lead by 494. There is no point in declaring. We may as well just bat until these two are out. Overton's on a good run. And I'm sure Anderson can go for it. There we go. That's Jimmy for you. He does like a bit of a whack, you know, when he's on screen. Oh! I thought I'd gone straight to the other end. Bit of a longer episode, I think, there today, folks. We'll watch the end of this test match. But it shouldn't be too long. Look at that ball from Overton. Lovely. 47 now for him off 41. That's good stuff. You may as well have a whack. There's only 1 wicket left. And that's not going to hurt. Well, we'll stop at the wicket, which has come, ironically, pretty much straight away for Jimmy Anderson. And Overton's out, 47 off 41. A look at that innings. Very poor from Ali and Wokes, as I said before, but great innings from ourselves, Milan. And I think you can say Stoneman and Cook certainly contributed as well. But a few sticky patches in there. But for ourselves and Milan, what an innings. And now India need 499. Well, they need 500, don't they? India need exactly 500 in 2 days to go and win this test match. And it seems that, although they've only dropped, you know, in a small way, the scores have dropped in this test match. And it seems that we're off to a fantastic start. India 60 for 4 after 12 overs. And they're going to need a very good partnership now from these 2 batsmen in order to hope that they can win this test match. Brilliant stuff. I don't think we need to take any action. The players are doing well enough by themselves. These 2 have got a good partnership going there, but Ali bowls him out. Oh, the tail-enders are doing well. But I don't think it'll be enough, to be honest. If we look now, 223 for 8. I can't see these getting a partnership of that much. But we're going to have to watch this ball anyway now. Decent ball, but no runs off it. And we're going to simulate the wicket or the next 5 overs. Oh, wicket fell. So all that's left is Bumrah and Ashwin now. And if we can win this test match, we certainly take back the tie in this series. 2-1 to us, going into the 4th test match. And it's the same as real life. If we can win that test match, we've won the series. Going to simulate till the end of the day. Or if a wicket drops, of course. And that wicket hasn't dropped yet. And it has now. Ashwin's gone. And we have won this test match by 256 runs. You have to say our century and Milan's century in that last innings, as well as I think a Cook and Bairstow century in that first innings, have made all the difference. A fantastic innings from India in that first innings, but unfortunately they faltered a little bit in the last innings. Whether it was just becoming a bit of a bowling pitch. They had a poor start with Vijay and Pandey out quite early. They were 60 for 4. And really, whilst the likes of Rahul, Apajiv and Dhoni tried, they couldn't succeed to break the England lineup. And now we move on, folks, to the 4th test match, which will be next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I've been TIJ, and I'll see you guys again on Saturday for episode 26 of this series and the start of the 4th test match of this India series. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I appreciate getting to this point of the video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.